Hello and welcome to Hireling Hilarity. This is our third episode here. I'm John and I'm also here with Kat, and we are about to do a twosome. A duet, if you will. It would be a duet, right? Twosome? If it was golf, it would be a twosome.
I'm not sure I'd want to do a twosome on camera.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways. If you're not familiar with the Hireling Hilarity, that's a mouthful, the format, it's essentially a way for...
It's not a twosome. You said mouthful anyway.
Oh.
Anyway.
Ha. Ha ha ha.
Cut that out.
Okay. If you're not familiar with it, it's essentially just a little series that we do on the side, right? It can be different game systems, like it doesn't have to be D&D. It can be different settings and stuff like that, but essentially it's just when we don't have the full cast together, we want to play some Dungeons and Dragons. So
It's been too long since I rolled a dice!
That is the correct answer. So we're gonna play some D&D with you today, and Kat, who's our sponsor for this?
Oh my god, that's Goblin's Notebook! And I totally know all the information that's supposed to go along with that, because I'm not crazy. Except that I don't, because I totally wrote it somewhere else. But check out Goblin's Notebook. You know what? There's a link to their shit on our link tree, so find us on social media, click on the link tree in our bio, and click on the Goblin's Notebook tab. It'll tell you exactly what code to use to get your discount for your first month premium subscription of the best notebook in the world.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, I think we've mentioned it before, but I use it religiously. I use it for building my new world right now. If you guys watch the Mass Effect campaign, I use it for the Mass Effect campaign.
If you guys follow us on Patreon, that's where all the cool homebrew stuff comes from, not Mass Effect.
But
the homebrew world.
But I'm not kidding when I say I'm literally building my entire world using Goblin's Notebook.
It's got
all the lore, all the quest building, all that stuff is in Goblin's Notebook.
It's got fire creatures.
And it just constantly update it. They are always updating Goblin's Notebook with more and new
they're
features.
They're also just really awesome folks. Honestly, one of the first people that I met in the TTRPG space, and one of the most supportive, and one of the reasons why I decided to try and support everybody. So,
yeah.
They're awesome.
Catch that intro. We'll be right back. Welcome to Lizards and Locations, Hireling Hilarity. This episode is called Don't Drink the Kool-Aid. A long time ago, a blue dragon by the name of Eletraxx the Stormcoffin roamed the land. Wherever it went, clouds of death followed. That was until a day, a group known as the Circle of the Circle ended its terror. Now a group of cultists calling themselves the Second Storm are led by a wicked necromancer named Zalia. She has led her zealots to the resting place of Eletraxx and has begun a ritual to bring back the infamous creature. The ritual requires vast amounts of blood and has led to nearby towns having villagers gone missing. A priest named as Lethroka and a druid known as Blossom have hired the Talons to bring an end to this. Now, Lethroka, the priest, is he's human, male, bald, with like a graying goatee. He has a sense of weathered expression to him. Like he's seen a lot. He's very much a veteran of the space. He's kind but stern. Blossom is an elven female. She's got this pale skin but very, very bright pink hair, and always seems to have a sense of wistfulness to her, and she has she has a demeanor of wisdom naturally to her, but also like lightheartedness as well. The Talons that have been selected for this contract are an autognome known as the Tin Man. The Tin Man is a infamous hunter of, well, all bounties of all sorts. He has a metal mustache that curls out, old Western style. He's a gunslinger, and he doesn't take any shit from anybody. But he's pretty straightforward in his task, which is to more of kill the bounties than bring them in alive. But he serves a purpose. Another Talon that has been brought onto this mission is Holly Molly Maybelle. Would you like to describe Holly Molly first?
I mean, yeah, so Holly Molly Maybelle is a little tiny halfling, like the smallest little halfling you ever did see, and she's got the most golden hair, like a little sunbeam, sitting on a flower, and she is also in just the floofiest little blue dress. It's got little hearts all over the bottom, and, you know, when she wants to, she reaches a hand in, pulls out a biscuit and snacks on it. She's also got the most massive maul in the world. So it's like taller than she is, and she wields it real well, and every now and then she will untwist the staff it's on and take a little nip of that delicious brew.
Delicious brew.
The delicious brew, yeah. So she grew up in a pretty small town with a family that really was excellent brewmasters, and they worshiped the one true God, right? He gave them the talents that they possess, and so she is out on a mission to spread the word of her one true God, the one true God, and so obviously she had to join up because cults are stupid.
Well, it's a bright sunny day, right around just after afternoon, and the Tin Man looks over to Lethroka and Blossom and simply just says, "Who are we killing?" And Lethroka goes, "Well, we're gonna have to kill what sounds like a cult."
So not just a singular green witch this time.
Sorry? Is that a previous mission you've had?
No, I assume that's what the Tin Man kills all the time.
Okay. I have killed witches before, as well as many other things. People. Lots of people. Monsters. Vampire. Never a dragon. I'd like to kill a dragon.
Right.
Lots of people.
Yeah.
Not a god yet. That would be fun.
Well, I mean, there's only one God, so yeah. Why would you have killed?
Lethroka frowns as you say there's only one god. And at that point, Blossom kind of places herself in front of, between you and Lethroka. and Blossom just goes, "It would be great if we could maybe talk a little bit more about the quest, yes? Rather than our backstories."
Oh, okay, sure, why not?
The circle, what we are a part of.
Sounds very circular.
It is, yes. Life is
I'm
circular.
much more interested in trying.
Change, yes. Circles, we have previously defeated this great infamous beast known as Eletraxx the Stormcoffin. And we are afraid that they are trying to bring back this devastating creature.
A vampire out of his coffin.
No vampire. We're afraid that what they might be doing might be creating a Dracolich.
Oh, you're gonna get your dragon.
That would be
Punch the
great.
Tin Man. I assume it's a very hollow noise.
Yeah. He goes, that would be great. I would like to kill the dragon. Can we wait till it transforms first?
I don't wait on killing proselytizers.
That is sad. Blossom then goes, this necromancer, Zalia, she goes by. Her group, the Second Storm, we don't know exactly where they are. We also, the Eletraxx has been gone for so long, I don't even know where their body remains to find the location. We are in this simple farming hamlet because maybe we can inquire if any of their people have gone missing or such. I am not good at this, and either is Lefroka, no offense, but I've heard that your group is at finding people and inquiring, and then, if need be, killing.
Yeah, that's what I'm known for, finding people. She is not, in fact, known for finding people.
I'm glad that you are.
Yes.
We must stop this perversion of nature.
Sounds about right.
So, at your lead.
Oh, God. Okay. So I-
Lefroka just kind of mumbles under his breath. Let's see what the one true God can do.
Everything. The one true God can do everything. So I go
I'm watching.
to the town and ignore everything that man says ever.
The Tin Man is currently one of his arms keeps switching back and forth between a revolver looking gun, and then it switches into a big rifle gun, and he's just kind of looking around. I cannot wait to hunt. This will be exciting. Should I intimidate the farmers?
Yeah. Intimidation is the best way to go about getting information.
Lefroka puts the hand on the other arm and goes, these people have gone through horrors.
And they will tell us what those horrors are, or they will risk the wrath of
Blossom, I am not certain we found the right group. Let us follow the priestess.
Oh, fuck. Okay. We'll put a penny in the swear jar. Okay. I go up to that guy. Oh,
Yeah, make a
fuck.
perception check to see what's kind of around you if you want to kind of take in your surroundings here.
Okay. Oh, God.
Oh, one true God.
That would be a 16. You can ignore the roll I made on the onlines, because that was an accident.
Oh, that's okay. I don't have that open on mine.
Okay.
Instead. You said 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, so around, it's a very small farming hamlet. There's a cluster of 4 different farming families, it looks like. Each with quite considerable amounts of land, but really sparse in vegetation and sparse in what would be the animals that they would be practicing animal husbandry with, right? And so
They're the best way to head. No.
the closest farm to you is maybe 600 feet or so, not too far down. It's a dirt path, just slight mixes of oak trees and I'd say some maple as well.
Yeah.
That kind of darts the crossing of the dirt road. There's a few wagons going in and out. The wagons would be the closest person to talk to you unless you're trying to go to the farm itself.
No, I'm gonna go to the farmhouse, and on the
Yeah.
way I'm gonna pull out a pamphlet. It's got a really calming nature scene on the front,
Yeah.
kind of like a field with flowers and a little triangle. It's got little dots for the top and the side and the bottom. That's how triangles work. And yeah, because it's a this way triangle. So there's a top and a bottom and a side. So just a that. This is how we cross ourselves.
Sure, yeah.
Just top, bottom, side.
Top, bottom, side. Any great throuple.
And so So I'm gonna go up to the door and I'm gonna knock on the door and I'm gonna hold out my pamphlet.
Yeah. So you're just like knocking and then like holding it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Small, stout, dwarven figure, big red beard, opens door. Oi!
Have you heard the good news?
No, we've lost lots of people here in the...
Oh, good. You're the one I
Did you find them? You found them?
Not yet.
That's great. You found them.
But-
That's awesome.
but
So
if
that's
you-
the good news we're talking about.
But if you read about the one...
Elena, they found them.
Who's missing?
Well, two of our daughters and farm across the side over here, the Hamburger Shacks. They're missing.
Hamburger Shacks, yep.
Hamburger Shacks. They're missing two of their
Steak and
sons.
Shake Shack.
The third farm, if you go down there, used to be the we used to call them the Griftons, but they didn't like that. They
Because it was like racist or something?
no, they just
Why were you calling them a name they didn't like?
because they used to get pooped on by griffins.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But they're gone. They're dead.
Well, that's sad. But I'm sure they're with the one true Lord, the Lord and Savior, the one true God. Would you like a pamphlet? I'm trying to hand
Do
him
a persuasion
pamphlet.
check.
And I growl at him as I do it.
Oh,
as
intimidation
if,
check,
like,
sorry.
Take the pamphlet.
Okay. Because it's definitely not intimidating at first.
Take the pamphlet. 15?
15, you said. Let me roll.
Of course it's not intimidating. I'm all of like 2 feet tall.
You're not very intimidating, but you growl at him and just like kind of shove it in his face, and he's just like, "Oh, all right, I'll take it. Oh, hell no, take it." And he like hands it off and
You
like,
have been saved.
"Oh, thank you for your blessings, and can I help you? Is it just the?"
You have helped? Now where would you think these people that have gone missing have gone?
Well, if I knew that, I would be saving my 2 daughters right now.
But like any sort of inkling, has the Lord spoken to you?
What, like Lord Neverember, or like Lord, like what Lord are we talking about?
The Lord.
Oh, like your God thing.
The one true God.
So I haven't had time to read the pamphlet yet. Helena's working on it right now. Aren't you, babe? Anyways. No, the one through God, that thing, no. I haven't talked to them.
They haven't given you any feeling on where your little ladies
haven't
have
been felt by God yet.
Felt by the gods. God.
So there's multiple gods?
No.
I'm really confused
Well,
right
there
now.
are like 3 parts.
Oh, okay.
Top, bottom, side.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So they're missing an arm and a leg, or like...
No, they're like 3 but 1, top, bottom, side.
Yeah, they have like one arm
Yeah.
because they don't have the other side.
Sure. So we want to help you, but you got to help us first. Can you recall where your daughters might have wandered off to?
There's a waterfall that they like to play at, 3 miles or so, southwest.
I also love the Southwest. I don't know what that is.
I mean, they go there all the time though. I don't know if that would be the place.
I think it sounds like a great place to start. Let's go!
I'm coming with you now. I thought I
I
have dishes to do.
These people, they're gonna come with me. Thank you for the head-in.
Head in where? Oh, I'm so confused.
I turn around.
Alright, bye. You forgot your pamphlet.
No, I didn't.
What would you like to do now?
Go to the waterfall.
You're just like, alright, just go ahead. I
Guys,
found it.
guys,
That's obviously the answer.
He said his daughters like to go to the waterfall, and now they're missing. So I think the waterfall is the place to go.
You saying this to your group essentially is what you're doing?
Yeah.
The Tin Man goes,
They did not hire the right people.
Do we think there are the things to kill at the waterfall?
Yes, probably. Those proselytizers. Because what I did was obviously not proselytizing.
Proselytizers are supposed to be killed.
Always.
Then yes, let's go there.
I'm glad he doesn't know what proselytizing means.
Lethroka is just like, proselytize? What did we hire them to? Blossom just goes, trust in the circle's wisdom, Lethroka.
Hot box.
Alright, we shall forego talking to the rest of the village.
I mean, if you want to talk to
No,
them, but
you-
I think we've got to...
You are the expert here. So we shall go.
Anybody else lose a friend at the waterfall?
Are you just shouting that?
Yeah.
Make a performance check.
Oh yeah. But, okay. 19.
19.
People missing waterfall. Hashtag yes.
Couple wagons stop. A halfling gets out of the hay in the back of the wagon and kind of pops up. We'll finish later. So you mentioned waterfall missing. The waterfall is you don't know where it is. It's 3 miles southwest.
But anybody going missing around there?
People? Is what you're asking? If people go missing?
Yeah.
I've lost things. They're like items. Not people.
Oh, you sweet little petunia.
Mhm. Anything else I can help you with?
That's fantastic.
Okay, bye! It goes back into the hay. Slight moaning sounds.
I'd like him to roll a performance check.
8?
Oh. Oh, baby.
Halfling's a quarterling right now.
So we go 3 miles southwest.
Alright. Make a survival check. We'll do it as a group.
Oh god.
It'll just be the Talons.
Oh god. Oh wait, before y'all, you didn't tell me what they rolled. I'd like to touch.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, 1 second. Let me. Oh, I did something wrong. No, I won't actually.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna save it.
You're gonna save yourself?
Because I think I can only do it like once per long rest. So, I'm gonna save it.
Doesn't feel like the time to do it yet.
It doesn't. No, that's deck save. Okay, keep going.
Got to claim them also. Maybe it's unregistered.
Oh no, he doesn't have a family, he's unclaimed.
Unclaimed.
Okay, one true god will claim.
Unsullied, unclaimed. What did I say? Survival?
Yeah.
That's a -1, so a 9.
Roll 1.
Natural 1. You guys begin heading, and about 2 miles into your journey, you realize that you're going northeast and not southwest.
Oops. That's not good. We should probably turn about.
Tin Man just turns to you. Oh, why? What? I want to kill proselytizers.
But I think they're that way.
Then why are we heading this way?
Because we done fucked up.
You see, at this point, Lethroka just turn and glare at Blossom, and Blossom goes, "Trust the circle. It'll be fine. It will be fine.
Trust me.
It will be fine." So you head the opposite way. Make another survival check. It's an 8.
10.
With a 10, I'll say you can find the correct southwest. You head about what you feel like is 3 miles.
That feels about right. And by 3 miles, you mean 3 miles plus however far you walk.
Correct. So 5 miles because you walk 2 miles the other way. At this point, I'm trying to think.
It's about time to take a nap.
I was about to say I'm trying to think of speed, and I can't remember what the rule is, but it has to be close to that, right?
Wow, it's real dark, y'all.
I won't say it's dark, but it's like approaching like.
It's like nighttime.
It's approaching like 6 o'clock, maybe we'll say like 6, 7. Yeah.
Going well.
It's and you haven't found the waterfall yet, but you found like where you were at, the forest is starting to thin out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a fork, like a Y shape, like so you're in the stem of the Y.
Okay.
Going out. Make a perception check.
18.
I'm rolling like shit for Tim then, and he does not have wisdom. He has an 8 for wisdom. You said 18.
I did.
You don't see the waterfall, but there's that sense of slight, like almost moisture in the air that you're getting, like that humidity.
I'm getting wet.
And there's the slightest, the faintest sound of rushing, you know, like that like sound of rushing water,
That's weird.
to your left.
I'm not good at that. Guys, we should go to the left. That's where my wet feeling is coming from. Lefty loosey, am I right?
You said you're going left. Okay. Forest starts to actually deepen again, like it gets more dense.
Makes sense.
And as you finally reach kind of like I don't know if it wouldn't be called an outcropping, right? But a break in the forest from the
In the trees.
Yeah, you see a lake built into a kind of like a waterfall into a cliff.
The Lord has never steered me wrong.
What would you like to do?
Well, I am hot and sweaty from my like 7-mile walk, so I'm gonna dive right in.
Oh, you're just jumping in? All right, yeah.
How else do you investigate a lake?
Fair enough. You dive into the water.
Yep.
Make a perception check.
Great. 10.
10, you said? Yeah. What's your dark vision like?
That's not. Like, it would be under like additional sense types, right? So not.
Okay. You're halfling, right? So I think it's dwarves who get an eye. Like, it's dark. Like, it's already starting to get darker, and you dive in the water, and it's darker underneath the water, right? So there's no. It's just hard to see. Like, it's just so dark under there. It's big. It's a huge. I would call this a loch rather than a lake.
Guys, it's real big and dark and wet in here. I say as this because obviously I'm a good swimmer.
Yeah. So you're trying to stay more above water.
Sure. Because I can't see down under the water.
Okay.
Down under.
Down under.
Anyway, I'm treading the waters. Anybody else want to take a look? See?
The elf, Blossom looks over and she goes, I believe I can help.
Oh, cool.
And like, she like takes her staff and she just kind of stamps it on the ground, and flowers begin to blossom all from her feet up her body and kind of wrap around her.
Mm-hmm.
And then the vines that they have become begin to like crack and break and pull away as a little penguin starts waddling over to the block.
What has our D&D game always needed? Why isn't penguins?
And they just they dive into the lock. Make a perception check again.
19.
That's a 5 5 minutes or so pass. Every once in a while, you see the penguin kind of coming up, coming back down. 5 minutes before penguin pops up on the ground, and then you like almost like a breeze comes by, and as the breeze comes through, the penguin taller, and then thins out into the elven frame of Blossom.
Oh, I thought she had been standing. Oh, I didn't realize that she changed into.
Yeah, she's a druid. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She looks over. It's a beautiful lock. Where the water meets the... Well, that doesn't sound right. Where the waterfall breaks to the cliff. Down there's a tunnel. I don't know how far it is, but it does lead somewhere.
Oh, we're going down the wet tunnel?
It would be through the water tunnel, yes, and maybe it would come up inside the cliffside.
Oh, let's go in that tunnel. Maybe we can go in and...
Oh, is that right?
Nothing.
You sure?
Absolutely, yeah.
You sure you don't want to? Sure.
No, I'm positive.
You don't want to say it to the camera?
To the world.
Alright. So you're just gonna jump in? What's the goal here?
I'm
You
not
still
sure I
aren't able
ever
to see
got
it.
out, so...
Oh, you're...
I don't have a way to see. I knew I should have taken light. Firecrackers. I have nothing that would allow me to see, so... So, what do you think, guys? Should we tie each other together and follow Little Miss, the little delicate petal over here, down through the tunnel? As like a string, like beads on a string, on a sort of necklace, if you would.
She goes, how long can you hold your breath?
Oh, I mean, probably pretty long. There's rules about that, right?
Yeah, it's based on a constitution modifier.
Yeah, like it's pretty good. It's 3.
She goes, it's probably the easier way.
Oh, okay. Let's take the easy way.
I
mean, God would never toss us something we couldn't handle, but easy sounds good.
With Roka, could you create a light on your staff? And he goes, yes, I could do so. And you see him like take like an orb, and he puts it on the top, like almost like talons reaching up on the top of the staff.
Seems like you could have done that earlier, but
and
okay.
He twists it on, and then he mutters some. What languages do you speak?
That would be Draconic and Halfling.
Draconic and Common. Yeah, you don't catch it. As he mutters something, and then a blue light emanates from his staff.
That was a real pretty accent you got there.
Oh, I think you're talking about me. I was like, what?
No, I'm role playing, John. It's half the point of the game.
It is half the point. He kind of
arguably the whole point.
So he kind of leads the way, and then you see Blossom begin to take her staff and draw a circle in the sand, and then she begins sitting crisscross in the middle of it, and then she says, "Gather around me."
Oh, gladly. No, keep going.
So you guys all approach, and
I don't need to make...
then a circle pops up so here's a circle, another one expands out, and it glows green.
Sure.
Like almost like an emerald green. Sure. And your eyes
meet hers, meet Papa Love.
Notice the Tin Man as like his, like almost like a his metal, like where his mustache is. The mustache like curves down and creates like a breathing mask. And then another circle expands out, and it's another green emanating glow. And this one you see left Roka as he gets gills on his neck, and then another green circle and encompasses you And you don't see it, but your breathing changes. And she this whole thing takes 30 minutes or so. And then she gets back up and she goes, "We should be fine now."
Am I spending 30 minutes not able to breathe?
No, it's 10 minutes each. It's a ritual. She said a ritual is time for water breathing.
So Roka's not breathing for.
No. It's the change in being able to breathe. So it's not that you can't breathe. It's the way you breathe air feels different. So your lungs just also but then you're able to breathe. But it just something happened, and you're breathing.
Yeah, I totally know that. I know all about it.
Okay. Anyways, left Roka.
I believe you because I've got no choice.
Okay. Leads the way into the lock as you guys now approach. Do you go in?
Yeah.
Okay. Easier to see now. You can see this is a very deep lock.
Wow, this is a really green lock. Because it's all glowing green inside.
There you go. His light is blue though, just to kind of.
Oh, I was assuming we all had green bubbles for some reason.
You do have green bubbles, but the light that's emanating is blue. And
never mind, it's blue as fuck.
Well, there are green.
Blue as a bottle.
Cool. Okay. As you guys begin continuing forward that way, make a perception check. 16. You do see that tunneling that she was talking about earlier. I'm guessing you're going to continue following.
I see the opening. Let's just slam right into it.
Cool.
I'm already prepared, so it's perfect.
You guys approach the tunnel. It continues on for another 2 or 3 minutes past the tunnel of just swimming constantly. And then
I guess I don't.
You see it hollow out where the mountainside is, the cliffside is.
Okay, I'm not done.
So what was dense rock where this tunneling was begins to hollow out, and you can see the surface level has a reddish hue above.
Oh thank God, I like the color red so much more than the color blue.
You see left Roka begin to ascend, going up towards the top.
I kick my little legs and follow him. Much like a mother.
Okay. You break the surface, and there's these red stones, not rubies, but they're in Dragon Age, the red lyrium, that kind of look, very. They have a length to them, the crystals themselves.
They have a length.
They do, yeah. Rather than smooth stones, they're almost spiked. And so as you see left Roka getting out of the water, I'm assuming you get out of the water too, onto the rocky surface that you're kind of getting there. There's 3 different tunnels, a left, a center, and a right pathways, all dotted with these red stones.
Okay, cool. I put my hand on Blossom's shoulder, because the one true God made all of the people and speaks through them every day. And I asked the Lord which direction to go.
What are you trying to do here? You trying to ask your deity for guidance or something like that?
Sure.
Go ahead and make
my deity that totally exists.
Make a religion check.
Cool. It's gonna be bad. I'm just find religion. 8. Heads up.
You fart.
Did it sound like it pointed in any direction?
No. No, it didn't.
What do you think, guys? Which direction should we go?
The Tin Man is in the middle. His arms just keep changing between different type of gun attachments. And just goes and fires down the middle pathway, and he's just listening. I didn't hear screams, so maybe a different way.
I like that. Do that one next.
No screams either. Then it must be the left
that
one.
That way it is. I'm so proud of us. We're the best recon team ever.
So you guys take the left path.
Yup.
Goes on for about 10 or so minutes, winding in and out. You can see where the middle path actually meets that path, or you would assume the middle path, or one of the other paths meets.
Should we shoot a gun down that way too?
Yes. I think we chose wisely. And they just keep walking down the path you're going. And eventually, I'll have everybody make a perception check. This will be a group perception check. I have 2 fails and a success over here.
7.
So 3 fails.
Yeah.
There is a constant echoing that you can't tell what's going on, but there's just like a chant that begins to fill your head, and it's just echoing and echoing in your head. And everybody's like, except for one person, which is Blossom, who's kind of like, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" And you just keep hearing this pulsing echoing of chants and what is like infernal or abyssal, something demonic or devilish.
Yeah, but yeah. 1 second, let me just look up something. I haven't been to church in a bit. In my head, because that's annoying, I start chanting, Our Lord, who art in the triangle, hallowed be thy triangle, thy drink will come, thy will be drunk, in the bar as it is in heaven.
Big Constitution save.
15.
15. Just keep saying the words over and over, and then the echo goes away in your head.
Give us this day our daily beer.
The Tin Man
And I'll
begins
drink
like
the beer.
spinning around and starts firing his guns in the air. I feel better now.
I buy that.
Lethroka, he's squinting, he's wincing, he's in pain, and then he grabs his holy symbol and then he relaxes.
He opens his eyes to find my hand about to smack him because I was totally about to smack him.
He looks.
You looked like you were being taken possession of, and the best way to knock that out is to just knock it out.
Make a deception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. he looks. Thank you, I guess.
I truly care about you.
Blossom is just like, what? Anyways, we should keep going. Because she like watched all this happen and like nothing ever happened to her, but you guys are all like acting strangely. And she goes, I think there's chanting coming from up ahead. Is that what you guys are reacting to? Is it?
Oh, it's up ahead?
Yeah.
Not in my head.
Tin Man goes, right, this way, and starts, going forward, and
I take a sip of my beer.
the tunneling opens up, and you see this very red glow coming from the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you'd like to do?
Well, I took a drink of some refreshing liquor.
Make a con save.
Oh. 25.
all good.
Well, duh. So then I have a +1 to bonus attack and damage rolls? +1 bonus to attack and damage roll? I don't even know if I had to drink it to get that, but I did.
Will you continue walking? Oh, 20 to hit, huh?
I was hoping it would tell me how it got the 7, but if the 7 is the same as the 7 on my unarmed strike, that means that it's an actual +8, right?
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's do it!
Okay.
Ow.
So, like I said, it has a red glow at the end of the tunnel. You guys lead up, and there you see a monstrous sight.
Really? Because the map they see just looks like a desert.
I'm about to help out. Okay, let's go. Make it awkward for me.
Always. That's what I opened up to when he sent me the link, by the way. Like, not even our people, just a giant bloody dragon skeleton.
The air is just foul and just so much smells like blood and iron. And the red glow you're seeing, there's no red rocks in this room. It's just the glow from the pool of blood in the middle where you can see the bones and small bits of flesh of what was once a dragon.
You know, living sacrifices are just really not good. Idolatry, all sorts of things up in here.
Make a perception
Murder,
check.
I guess. 7.
So there's a series of tents, bodies on the ground, and the chanting is up ahead, and that's about as much that you can get out of there. What would you like to do?
Okay, guys. Is this a stealth mission, or am I running head on? Also, I tap them each on the shoulder because I've already made my decision. I'm not gonna wait for their answer.
You tap who?
All 3 of them.
Okay.
Tap, tap,
Tap
tap.
them each. Sorry.
Yeah. And I say, bless your little hearts, and then I run in with a shout. Ah!
So you just run in?
I cast bless on them each, and
Okay.
then I run in.
Okay.
To attack the proselytizers.
Okay. In that case, we'll just immediately go into initiative. So hold on to
I
that.
hope you saw that.
Alright, what was your initiative?
12.
You see Tin Man take his 2 arms together, and he just goes, and they like kind of like intertwine and lock together, and then it connects to his chest, and there's just a rifle connecting out of his chest where his 2 arms like are combined to make a rifle.
You might be my favorite person.
I just tried scrolling with my phone, like, because I'm using a touchpad, and I was just like trying to like do this. Yeah, that was me right now. So he's gonna take his first shot at. Do you see names or no?
They're tiny, but yeah.
You do see names for like the bad guys and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so where it says Bellatrix, so he's gonna shoot at that person right there. He rolled a natural 1, plus 10, which is 11, but it's a natural 1. And like the barrel just explodes on his gun, and we'll say the natural.
I guess you don't have to add a +4 to that.
No, it's a natural 1. So in one shot, his bad news is gone.
Oh, baby, it's okay.
So he'll take a bonus action just to try to fix it.
Your poor little heart.
And it does not fix, so it is broken for the rest of combat.
Oh, your achy breaky little heart.
Alright! That will cost him both his turns and his attack there.
So sad.
Next up, we have Zalia. this woman with she's got like these two horns coming out, but they're not. They're like a helmet from a helmet. She starts muttering some incantation as she rolls to attack. And this is at what's his face? The Tin Man. 25 to hit will hit. And it deals 17 damage as this green beam shoots out towards him. She's going to make 2 more of those. Did I say 17?
I don't know.
I did. Second beam shoots out, and the Tin Man just does a spin, like his upper torso spins, mainly from the reaction to the green bolt hitting him, and the bolt goes wide as she shoots out a third beam. Green energy. 22 to hit will definitely hit. And that does 29 damage.
Oh, I'm sorry, to me?
No.
Oh.
Tin Man.
Oh no, Tinny.
He took a lot of damage. He took
It's okay, Tintin.
over 40 something damage.
Oh, Tintin.
That ends her turn.
I didn't take those healing spells.
Next up is Joffrey.
Joff. Now, if I call him Jeffrey, will he get mad? Because I don't think he does.
Joffrey's gonna move up about to there.
Can I call him Jeff?
And
What about
5,
Joe?
10, 15.
Jojo, that's a cute name.
Oh, isn't there a ruler for this? Yeah. 52 feet. And hold person is 60 feet. Okay. He's gonna cast hold person on Blossom.
Oh no. Remember, she has bless.
Does that help saves or no?
I don't know. Yes.
It does.
I mean, she's gonna lose it pretty quick, but I thought I'd give it to her for a bit.
You said plus what?
4. It's a you roll a d4.
Roll a d4. So I rolled a 3. So 11 plus 3 is 14. Joffrey's spell save is a 12. So he's like, and Blossom, you see like her body freezes. And then she just, like that, breaks free, and then Joffrey, like, kind of like,
all things
looks
are
exhausted.
possible when you believe in the top bottom side.
Yep. Next up is Caspar.
Casper the Ghost.
Caspar is really far away. I'm gonna make him have a perception check, see if he even knows what's going on. He does. He's gonna start swimming in the blood.
Oh my. Wait, there's another person?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple
He'll
people.
dash. So he uses his turn to dash essentially, but he's just
Does he have a full swim speed or like a half swim speed?
half. It's his turn. Holly Molly, you're up.
Yeah, and that's what's up. Okay, well, you know what? To make sure Bless lasts for just a little bit longer, I'm gonna go ahead and call on God.
Okay, what does that do?
I'll have to decide who I want to call God on. Why is it on myself? One second. Well, I definitely am going to use Sacred Flame and not Word of Radiance because I'm not close enough. So I'm gonna call down the wrath of the Lord on Bellatrix.
Bellatrix, okay.
That's a dex save.
Dex save from Bellatrix. Dex. Rolling on here. See how this works. That's 11 on my dex save.
Oh, she failed.
Okay.
I'm not sure I ever actually. Oh, fuck. There we go.
Just so you know, and just to give you a little bit of help here, Zalia, the one that did the death rays, is very like ornamented and like she's got a lot of fucking like jewels and like you can see like wands on her belt and shit. Nasty looking. She looks nasty, right? Also sexy as fuck. You know. But then there's like 2 people who are like kind of red robed, and then 3 people who are, or sorry, 4 people, if I remember right, are in black robes. Bellatrix is in a black robe. See?
That mattered to me.
Wait for mechanics.
Yeah, my 10 intelligence cares. That'll be 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage.
Because I'm a barbarian.
Yeah, they look like they start to like starts making them almost like sizzle, and they drop to one knee. They are rough.
Really, really, really consider which god. Because there's only one god. And you're clearly serving not the true god.
In your turn. Bellatrix is up next. She's gonna run at you
Oh, just stay down.
with a sickle. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, they can only do 30.
I'll make those stupid little like elephant ears at her. You can't hit me with that.
She's gonna dash to get next to you.
Your
She doesn't have
sickle's
any
cute
range.
like a strawberry.
Alright, next up is Alphonse. Alphonse is gonna dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's his turn, so he just starts, the 2 of those people in some black robes start charging you. Carlisa is going to also dash.
Carlisa is the bonus.
20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then Dax is going to jump into the pool as well.
That's right. Swim through the blood of your sins.
Which slows his movement down. Next up is Blossom.
Let the one true God wash away the blood. Remember that she has.
Blossom is going to whisper into her staff, and then you're gonna see as like a bunch of leaves, grow from the staff, and then like break off and start flying at Alphos. She does her verted twist. 9 to hit will not hit. So the leaves.
The +4?
Oh no! Right with the +4. Thank you.
I mean, it could still not.
That is a 4, so it'd make it a 13. Let me check their ACs. Their ACs are 12, so very nice. So they like at first he dodges them all. He's like, and then they come right back, and they just leaves start digging into the back of him.
With the Lord, all things are violent.
Oh, I rolled so bad. Only 5. That was 3d6, and I rolled 5.
No. Wow.
That's bad.
Could have been a 3.
Yep. and where they hit, there's like a glow, like a green glow as the leaves just kind of disappear as they stab into him. And then she'll like kind of spin the staff, and then she'll kind of like lunge it, like kind of slice it forward. And as she slices it forward, a big green, like almost sickle of wind charges at him again. Will definitely hit. That time it's 7 damage, radiant. As he's kind of like getting pelted from the back, he kind of winces and he opens his eyes, and then a green scythe just whoosh, cuts his body in half diagonal as he just slumps to the ground.
Girl, you have never been hotter.
Alphos is dead.
I can't make a non-hit character. Oops.
Actually, you're with it.
That might say something about me instead of my characters.
He gone. Lethruka is next. Who's your favorite, right?
Hey, I love all God's creatures, including the dicks.
He moves 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll move that far, and then he'll take his mace and kind of wind it up like he's about to uppercut. And then he just smashes the ground on it as a flame bursts out underneath Bellatrix. Uh, 12 plus D4, right? He has it as well?
Yep.
Plus 1 is 13, will hit. As he just gets just encased in radiant flame, killing Bellatrix.
Oh fuck, the one true Lord supports you too! I give him the shoulder bump. Or actually, he's a real tall person, so like, a hip punch.
Brings us to the top where the Tin Man is. Tin Man just, oh, my gun! My gun!
Just keep going!
Ah! And he like starts charging at them, and you see him like pulling out 2 revolvers as he's just shooting at Joffrey. Die!
That's it, baby. That's
10,
it.
15, 20, 20,
That's
30. Uh, 21 will hit, and then second attack. 29 to hit. And because he's a fighter, he can bonus action attack as well with this thing. For 25 to hit. So he puts in 3 hits on this puppy. 14 damage. 13 damage is 27. And 14 damage. 27 plus 14 is what?
$43?
41, right? 27 plus 14.
Oh, yeah.
You watch in chunks of Joffrey just fucking flying off into the blood pool. And at this point, you see the Dracolich begins to what, not technically Dracolich yet, the body of this dragon begins to pulse every time blood goes into that pool of blood.
Oh no.
That ends the Tin Man's turn. Zalia is up.
Guys, we gotta kill them away from the blood.
Zalia, why? You don't want to face a creation?
I mean, no, I have made it very clear the easy way is the best way.
We'll play nice.
But what? Die? I
She
guess.
is going to attack. She watches Lethruka just fucking radiant flame killed that guy, which caused like no blood, so she's pissed at that. So she's going to now.
I radiant flamed him first.
Yeah, but you didn't like evaporate him. She's gonna shoot her death rays at him. First one, 26 to hit, will hit. Second 124 to hit will hit. Third 124 to hit will hit.
Well, that's not.
27, 20, and 10 damage. 27, 20, and 10. So 47 damage.
That is not good.
You watch as Lethroka, he like burns the person, you know, like the like as it does the sacred flame.
Yeah.
He looks over to you. Good work. This will work. And just gets destroyed as his neck. First bolt hits him in his face and it snaps his neck. The second bolt hits him in the hip, causing like a big part of his like ribs to crack open. And then the third hit just hits him in the back of the head, which explodes his head.
Well,
Lethroka is dead.
you didn't have the one true god's protection for long.
Brings us to Joffrey, who is on death's door because he's got fucking hit hard by 3 fucking pepper boxes. He used his... He did the whole person last time. That was his one time he could use that. So he's going to use a bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. As a spiritual weapon pops up right next to you.
Oh, fucker.
And it's going to make an attack.
Fucking fuck.
This spell attack is...
Does spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity?
No. He rolled a 20 to hit, 20 total.
Yeah, that hit.
Alright. D8. I rolled minimum, one radiant damage. Sorry, we'll give his necrotic, let's be honest.
Nothing matters. I can't tap.
That's his bonus action. He's then going to keep charging.
Little distraction puppet.
Now end his turn. Next up is Caspar. Caspar, if you remember, was the first one to jump into the pool. Yeah. So they are going to continue swimming, which gives them 6 squares total. Currently, they are still out of range. They're just swimming in there. Holly, you're up.
Fucker. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna rage because these bitches be bitchin'.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna move over here to Joffrey and I'm gonna smash him with my maul. My battle brew maul.
Okay.
And that's a 19. Nope, that's a 21 to hit.
I'm gonna hit will hit. $14 bludgeonings damage. Oh wait, but there's more to it because I'm raging. How you would do it?
Well, fine. I won't tell you about all the other cool damage. Even before the fiery gates of my lord's power can start to burn him up, his face just smooshes in and he crumbles to the ground, far, far away from that bucket of blood.
Very cool.
And then I run away from him. Because I'm 15.
It's not just the buckets of blood, it's the pool of blood as well. Just so you know. But you're good.
But he's far away. I meant.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking there were buckets.
I actually added those to the shape. You can use stamps now on maps. I added. So Joffrey is gone.
And I would love to hit her, but unfortunately, unless you're very kind to me, I don't have any ranged weapons.
No. Trust me, I'm running the same. So I wasn't expecting you to like just immediately start attacking. So there would be time for them to like kind of get closer to you guys and stuff like that. and also there were other entrances into this based on the path you took. So based on the path you came in,
See, with my dress of
we're
many,
so spaced out.
with my dress of many pockets, that's clearly something I picked up in a thrift store. Can I reach into it and accidentally pull out a dagger?
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you be able to?
Oh, I don't have a dagger. Oh wait, you can throw a hand axe, right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
You should. You have strength more than
I'll
that.
just throw my fucking hand axes.
Yeah. You can only have one attack though, right? Because you already attacked once.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw a hand axe. How do I throw a hand axe?
Just strength. Strength plus your proficiency.
And it's my second
Attack. This is your second attack.
Second attack,
Because you use your
so-
bonus
so
action
I-
to rage, right?
Yeah, so I still have my full number, right? The +7.
Yes. Yeah.
19 to hit that whore.
19 to hit. This is Zalia.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 hits.
That would be, a
7 damage. What type of damage is that?
slashing?
Slashing? Okay.
Because it's the same sort of damage if I throw versus.
Correct. Nice.
Cool, cool. Rah!
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Next up is Carlissa, who's in a black robe. She's going to continue dashing. Oh, let's go do it this way.
I don't know. Punching. Characters with punch.
And then next is Dax. Dax is easier because he's in water, so he's slow, or blood. Blossom is up now.
Blossom be up in?
So, pretty much those other two are just one's dashing across the rock, the long expanse of cliff, and the other one's just going through. Blossom is going to shoot her leaf attack again at Carlissa. To hit will hit. Second time. 25 to hit, which is a natural 20. 12, and then times 2, so 18. 18 plus 12 is 30. Yeah, you watch as this time the leaves just spray out like a cloud of daggers, but like a cloud of leaves, and they start slicing, all radiant, causing the body to like immediately cauterize all the wounds, so it doesn't bleed, which is nice. That ends Blossom's turn. Top of the round. This is round 3. Only 3 bad guys left.
Because we're fucking awesome. They did pick the right team. Spoiler alert.
Lithroka dead on the ground.
We didn't believe.
Tin Man. 30. He's gonna use his revolver attacks. In his way, actually. So he's gonna dash. He has 40 movement. Okay. Oh, when Joffrey died, his spiritual weapon went away. He actually moves 40, so it's 35, 40.
You could have just moved sideways, and then I wouldn't have been his way.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's his whole turn to move all that way. Zalia's up. She's actually going to go up to you. She has this big scythe that she begins to like swirl around, and she's going to slice at you with the scythe. First hit is going to be 27 to hit.
Uh-huh. Oh, I take like half damage or something, right?
Yeah, so
Maybe.
6 slashing damage from being raging.
You already reduced it?
No. Reduce. I'm going to give you raw damage. You reduce it.
Okay, first let me figure out what I have resistance, or whatever it's called to. How do I know that?
Under defenses.
Danger sense. Do I not get... I get some for just being a flat-out barbarian, right?
No. But the only resistances you get for being a barbarian are when you rage, you get bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Yeah, but where is that?
It doesn't automatically populate it when you rage, because it would be a coding thing.
Yeah, no, I assumed it would be a description under features and traits.
Oh. It should be under rage. Was it there? Oh, you have to click it to expand it? Yeah. Sorry. What subclass are you? Zealot, right?
Zealot one.
Yeah, you might get like necrotic or something, I don't know.
Rage damage, damage resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Okay, and you said it was slashing?
It was slashing, so that was 6, so that would go down to 3. But then, and this is important, you take 2d10 necrotic and it comes out to 14. That also decreases your maximum hit points by 14. So she comes around with a scythe, and as she like slices through you, you feel the resistance to like the scythe, like as it kind of cuts across your shoulder, and like, and all of a sudden the wound begins to fester immediately. As you feel the necrotic damage sinking in, and then her scythe glows like a deeper, like a real dark red, and then she's going to come down with a second slice. Yeah, this one's gonna be a 14 to hit.
It does.
It does? Okay. That's gonna be 10 slashing. So have down to 5. And then 10 necrotic, that also decreases your maximum by 10. So the first time she cuts you on the shoulder, the second time she cuts you on the calf. Small cuts, quick, deceptively quick with this big dread scythe. But each time the scythe glows a darker red. And then she's about to slice you for the third time, and she goes, "Not yet." And then she like taps the scythe, and the blood begins to slide off the scythe and go into the pool next to you.
Can
You
I
see
use
the
my
Dracula.
reaction to catch it in my hands?
Yeah, go ahead. Try your reaction.
What would that be?
Just do a sleight of hand. Both that, or a dex save, either one.
$14.
So I'll say the 14, you can catch it, but it won't cause you to start your turn prone. Because you're like diving onto the ground to kind of stop it from going into the pool.
That's fine. I drink it so that it can't go.
Okay, yeah. She looks at you as you dive into the ground, like catch it, and you start like pulling it back in, and she's just like, "That's kind of hot." And that ends Zalia's turn. Now it's Caspar. No, that was original.
Can't put more blood into the damn pool.
They're gonna use their dash to climb on top of the bones. The bones are out of the water, so that way the blood, so he can kind of like run faster in the next turn. Holly Molly, your turn's up.
Yeah, it is. How much of my turn does it take to grapple and throw a person? Both attacks?
So there's the shove option would be the best option that you're talking about there, which would be all part of your one attack.
Okay. See, shove only moves her very far. Like it only moves her like 10 feet. I want to like throw her away from blood.
I'd say it would be a grapple first, which would be your first action.
Yeah.
Your first
throw
weapon
would be my
the second one. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna crawl my way up just standing, which isn't very tall, but fuck off.
The way grapple is going to work, if I'm not mistaken, the new grapple is essentially an unarmed attack.
Okay. No, I rolled a natural one, so obviously I don't grapple her. I like grab her leg a little bit and she laughs because that's ineffective. And instead, I slip behind her and smash her with my maul for attack number 2.
I'll say disadvantage because of the natural one.
19 to hit.
19 will hit. And so you went behind them, right? It's like there?
Yeah, well, it didn't.
I just did it for you, so it's...
Well, it didn't on my screen.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's not me.
Okay, so let me do my math, because it's a couple of things I have to add to it. It's 11 bludgeoning damage, plus 8. 11 plus 3 is 14 bludgeoning damage. And then plus 8. What is it called when you're a god?
Radiant.
Radiant damage.
That was 8, you said?
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna cause her to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. I have a Constitution saving throw. It's a 12. I don't know if that popped up for you or not, but...
Or maybe it didn't, I wasn't looking. Regardless, no, that doesn't work. She is toppled and is now prone.
Alright, good to know. So what does that look like as how you topple her?
Oh yeah, well, see,
how do you top her?
I've slipped around her really like cool and nimbly, and then I like swing my maul and I like hook her feet and pull her back, and she goes whoa backwards and lands on her back. Ow.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No. Well, no. Not unless I can also use a hand axe, but that feels like a bit much. Can't bonus action hand axe. We're good.
She's going to use her legendary action. And she's going to turn around to face you.
She's prone!
Oh, you're right. She's prone on the ground. So she'll just like... She's on the ground, and she's like, you're standing there. She's looking past you, and she goes...
The only time I've ever towered over someone.
Dax, for the cause. Like that, and you see the guy that's farther away in the pool. He's like trying to swim, and he's like in the black robe. He's like trying to, I'll get there soon. And his head just pops.
Can I catch that blood?
No, he's way, yeah. Which brings us to Blossom's turn. Blossom is gonna have to get closer here. She's gonna cast Healing Word on you. Healing.
10 man rolled bad news to hit.
Wow. Did it pop up on your screen? Or I thought you were making a joke because he fucking exploded his...
No! It told me.
Say cheese, that's a good joke, but damn.
No. Yeah.
So that was her bonus action to do Healing Word, so you got the 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as a fanatical person, I have these D12 dice I can use to heal myself. Since it's my god healing me, it would totally re-raise my max hit points, right?
Yeah.
Wait, for sure?
No.
Wait, okay. For realsies? You're just being a dick?
Alright, she's gonna, you see her this time take the staff, and she like, draws a circle around her, and then puts the staff down in the middle, and puts her hand up as a moonbeam comes straight down on top of, Zalia.
So good.
There's a constant.
So she keeps that moonbeam out. That means it'll burn away any blood that drips out of her. Cool, because it would be hard to drag her if she's in a moonbeam.
She is going to pass, so she'll take half damage. Takes 10 radiant damage, half, so 5. That ends her turn, but is concentrating now on Moonbeam, and then we'll just... Hey, there's a Moonbeam here. She knows the Moonbeam's on. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Alright, Tin Man's turn. He's going to, this time, take the 2 revolvers and interlock them again, but this time it's a shorter gun that it makes, and it's like a shotgun, like blunderbuss. He's going to roll. Ooh, attack. First hit is a 28 to hit. Second hit is a 15 to hit. First one will hit only. That will be 14 damage, and he's gonna action surge. Damage. Action surge gives him what? 2 more hits? 2 more attacks? Yeah. Oops, I rolled damage first. I need to roll attack. Wow. Okay. Yeah, shotgun. The blunderbuss. First one hits. Second one. He's like screaming at his gun as it's not working. He just wants to kill. That's all he wants to do. Zalia's turn. She's going to take her attacks on you again.
Just fuck off.
First swipe is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
13 slashing, so that'll be half down to 6. And then 10 necrotic, which takes away 10 on your maximum.
And she's gonna stop doing this at some point, right? Just like, at a certain point, I'm just be gone.
22 to hit. 13 slashing becomes 6. 16 necrotic.
You wanna kill me, huh?
And she just whoosh, whoosh. She goes for a third attack, and then she goes, let's try it again this time. And I will say she used half her movement to get back up, although she does need to take damage, right, for the Moonbeam, right? Because she started her turn there.
Yeah, that's what's up. Sure, it takes away your max hit points every time and not just the first hit? Because this is getting ridiculous.
Dread Scythe. Ultis may take 3 attacks using Dread Scythe or Deathly Ray in any combination. So it has reach. Slashing damage is 2d. Slashing damage is 1d10 plus 4. The 2d10 necrotic damage, and the target can't regain hit points till the end of its next turn. Yeah. But she's then going to take.
Wait, what?
Until the end of its next turn.
Nothing in that says it takes away my max hit points.
Oh fuck! I am so sorry. Give yourself all the way back. I read that as sorry. I was originally doing vampires for this fight, and that was something that was going to happen. But I think I even told you about that. That I was originally going to do vampire. That's on me. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. It was just like getting.
But you cannot get that damage, necrotic damage, back until your next turn. You can only heal. It says, oh no, sorry, you can't regain hit points until your next turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which means you would have been able to heal. But it's fine. It's all good. The healing word thing.
No, that's fine. I'm just also questioning if when I raised up my max,
Sorry, it's on me.
No, you're fine, but so I raised my max back up by getting rid of that modifier. I'm concerned that it gave me all my hit points back.
Oh,
Because I'm back up to 67.
Yeah, you should have 67, that's for sure.
Yeah. I was down to
17.
35 max.
And you were at 17 normal.
Was I at 17?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for some reason knowing that math. Oh, is it because it shows up on the map?
Yeah, it shows on mine.
Oh, okay, cool.
The DM gets that part of it.
You're fine. Thank you for reminding me.
You're
Because I saw it and I went, but how would I have had 67?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I completely misread the thing.
I mean, I'm still gonna die, but it's fine.
Oh, and then for her third thing, she's gonna try to do that where she takes the blood and it goes to the dragon.
I'm gonna try to catch it and drink it again.
Alright, go ahead and do, what do we say, dex save or a side in?
19.
I'll say with the 19, your maul catches it. You don't have to go prone this time. You kind of just like swoop it with the maul.
And then lick it off.
And it's licking the thing.
It's like a lollipop, no?
Once again, very hot. Ends her turn. Caspar is up. Caspar is going to begin using his turn to ritually summoning this beast. He's going to use his whole time, like he's standing on top of this dead dragon, and he's just like taking blood, scooping it, and you see him like making sigils and things on his forehead, and then like he's just making all these signs and chanting as he's trying to resurrect this beast. Ending his turn. Holly, you're up.
I'm so sad. We're not high enough level for me to have like rage beyond dying. Okay, I'm gonna maul her to death, which actually doesn't mean to hit someone with a maul. Ironically. 17 to hit?
Just hits.
Sweet potatoes. So that's 5 radiant damage. 13 bludgeoning damage. And then it's a 23 to hit.
That was clean.
That doesn't count. 13 bludgeoning damage. Grrr.
So just
And
did you have you been adding the rage?
Yeah.
Okay.
topple.
Do I need to make a save?
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
24.
Damn it. She's fine. She's also burning.
Does your maul have reach at all or no?
I don't know. Does it? Do malls have reach?
I can't remember. I'm asking.
That's a dress. No?
Okay. I'm not going to be mean. Just be aware that next time swinging into a moonbeam will cause damage. Because you're entering the... Aren't you entering the moonbeam?
Yeah, but isn't it just a 5-foot circle?
I thought that anytime you're attacking the person, it
I
hits.
thought we agreed it doesn't count.
Okay, never mind then.
Because that's why you can grapple somebody that's in Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
You can say that it does,
No, it's
and
fine.
then I'll start throwing hand axes at her.
No, it's fine. That's fine. I thought that that was normal, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I thought we never did that.
Okay.
They don't do damage in Baldur's Gate. I don't know if Baldur's Gate is D&D, but...
Anything else for you?
She attacked me last time, right? So I can't heal.
Not your turn has to end before you can heal.
Yeah, I'm good.
Blossom's going to use her bonus action to heal again. 10. She's going to cast. Ooh, is she far enough? Close enough. Move. She's going to try to cast Hold Person on Caspar, who's doing the ritual.
Oh, hey. What ritual is he doing to erase the dead thing?
Yeah, that's important.
Fucker.
He rolled a 5. He is felt. He's like in a. And he's just frozen. And there's blood just like kind of dripping down.
Well, that's not. No, because the blood is gonna hit the thing and it's gonna activate, isn't it? Isn't it? That's why you specifically said the blood was dripping, didn't you?
10-man turn. Oh shit. I made a mistake. I did it though.
What?
Unintentionally, I did it.
What did you do?
By casting Hold Person, I got rid of moving.
I'll just grapple throw her again. It'll work this time.
Alright, so he's gonna use his blunderbuss. Oops, I rolled it. I need to roll attack first, damn it. Fucking A! He's like examine it. Okay. Huh? And it just blows up his blunderbuss. No! 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 Must kill! Must kill! Must kill! Must kill! And he's just like on repeat, like as he's like.
It's okay, I believe in you! I shout ragingly.
Oh, that was in the beginning of the new round. Can you roll D12 for me? Oh wait, no. He was held person, so never mind. Don't roll D12. Zolly's turn.
Whose turn?
Zolly.
The bitch?
Yeah.
The hoe?
She's going to
The fucker?
slice you with the scythe.
Don't?
10 to hit.
Oh, no.
How do you block it?
By just shoving her in the chest with my maul.
Yeah, you like.
Probably a little ineffectually because otherwise it would actually hurt her, but you know.
You like shove her in the chest with a maul. She backs up. She goes, and she like points the staff out towards Blossom and shoots a death ray.
Oh! Blossom noodles!
8 to hit. As Blossom, who's like concentrating on the whole person, just goes like that and just kind of brushes away the blast. And then a third, her third attack is using a death ray again on her. This one's an 18 to hit. That will hit.
Oh, well.
You have a reason why? Yeah. Okay. 26 damage. Still okay, but that was. She's bloody now.
Oh, no.
As Blossom now has to make a con save, right?
Oh, no, does she?
Full person.
Oh, fuck.
She rolled an 8. So, like, you watch as, like, the death ray, as she knocks away the wind, and she's, like, goes back to trying to chant to, like, hold Caspar, and then, bam, it hits her right in the boobie. And she just kind of, like, spins around for a second, and she goes, no! And Caspar, like, creaks his neck and just kind of begins back to, like drawing with the blood in the pool, like, drawing, like, sigils on his arm. That's Zolly's turn. Caspar is up. Caspar is going to continue doing the ritual. Molly,
How
you're up.
many turns of combat have we had?
This is the 5th round, sorry.
injured does Zalia look?
She's very much bloody. She's at 1/3 health.
Can I just end my rage, or does it take a bonus action to end rage?
I don't know.
Well, lucky for me, if I just don't choose to extend it, it doesn't extend. So... Oh. 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 I'm sorry. For another... If your rage is still active on your turn, you can extend a range for another round. So I think it means that if I just don't extend it, I can cast a spell this time and then re-up my rage next time.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So as pissy as I am at Zalia, I really, really, really don't like the Casper fucker. So I'm gonna reach out my non-raging hand at him and call down the Lord's Wrath. And he needs to make a dex saving throw. That he's hopefully bad at.
Okay, so you're doing a what now? You're
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame at Caspar. Right?
Yes.
And that's a what save?
Dex saving.
20. 30.
Ah! Well, I'm guessing that counts as both my attacks. See, it doesn't.
It's spell, yeah.
Fine.
It makes
It's
Eldritch Knight really cool.
fuck me. Just go ahead and heal myself for 1 whole hit point. Cause I done fucked up. Unless this is like hit dice, where I can reroll it.
No.
Okay, that's my turn. My ineffectual
What
turn.
were you rolling for healing?
My Warrior of the Gods dice. Because my god believes in me so much that he just kind of imbues me with health. Although right now he doesn't believe in me that much.
Blossom looks over. She's like bleeding bad.
No, heal yourself, whore!
We have one more of these. She's gonna do a whole person again on Caspar. He rolled a 24.
No, he didn't.
Do you have a reason? Blossom is now going to do healing word.
Always multi-class into bard.
Healing word on you.
Silvery barbs. No, Blossy!
Ooh, bad roll. 6.
Not as bad as mine.
Hop around. Roll. He's done it twice to D12, D10. Roll a D8.
One.
3. I'm assuming you understand the mechanic by what I just said?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm assuming they have to match.
Yeah, but it started at D12.
Oh, yeah.
He did it once, so D10, did it twice, so D8.
Yeah.
10 man's up. Looking. No guns. Just death. And he like pulls out from his back part of like what's like 2 pieces from his spine. Like a metallic spine. And 2 sickles come out made of silver. Die, cultist, die! And he charges at Zalia.
Amazing.
when I created him, I put 2 silvered sickles. I was like, oh, what if it's like a part of him, like, you know, Kimimaro, like the idea.
Oh my god.
Alright, first one to hit is a 12 to hit that misses. Second to hit is a 14 to hit misses. He's just whooshing, and she's just like, just like using the scythe to parry him across. She's like, piff. That was his action. He used action for extra attack. So it's a bonus action. So let's do a third attack because he's using offhand stuff. So he'll do a third one. He's gonna try to get it in. Just
The least effectual robot
he
ever.
looks depressed and he goes like does like a sneak attack, like tries to go a sneak attack, and she's like bonks him on the head.
Oh, me.
It's Ollie's turn. She's gonna do 2 scythe attacks, one on Tin Man, one on you, and then a ray attack on Blossom. So for first scythe attack, this is on Tin Man. It'll be a 10 to hit. He takes the 2 sickles up and just kind of parries them across, and he's holding them. She then does a little feint lean and then goes backwards for a scythe hit on you. 12 to hit?
Nope.
How do you block it?
By rolling under her legs.
Yeah, you roll under her legs and she swipes high, and then she takes the scythe and then does like a big like slice through the as she like shoots a death ray over at Blossom.
And does
For 23 to hit.
Oh no.
26 damage. You watch as the green ray shoots across, and Blossom, tired from trying to do the whole person to get him broken, no, and just gets hit by the death ray, and like where the green beam hits her, it like sucks her up into the beam, and then the scythe begins to glow green.
I know that you said green beam. I heard green bean.
Oh.
It was totally funny.
Caspar using his turn to do the witch magic shit. As he continues now drawing sigils on his chest, as he's like ripped open part of his chest, ripped open his shirt, and is now drawing blood sigils on his chest. So his head's covered, his arms are covered.
Oh my god, bro.
Holly, you're up.
I am.
This is gonna be our second Hireling Hilarity where our patrons die. Or do we
Okay.
die as well this time?
I'm gonna yell and rage about it.
You rage about it. What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna rage about it, guys.
Rawr! And I'm gonna do an attempt to grapple that whore
Okay.
with a 20 to hit her. Dirty 20. Can I grapple
20 will
her
hit.
with a dirty 20?
I'll grapple.
Great. I'd like to rip the scythe out of her hands.
Okay.
Is that
Athletics.
an
Competing.
athletics?
We'll do competing athletics. $13.
14.
Okay.
I was about to try to figure out a way to have advantage on it. Because I should, right? As a barbarian, actually.
You got it.
Well, then it's probably higher than that. But anyway. I have the sight! Is that my second attack now, or do I still have another attack? Was that my second attack, or am I now holding her and her scythe?
I'm gonna count that as your first one.
Can I throw the scythe as an improvised weapon?
Yeah. Can be strength non, there's no proficiency unless you have Tavern Brawler.
same as an unarmed strike. Isn't it?
For attacking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to throw it at Casper.
Okay.
Raging leap. So I 20. Oh,
24, absolutely.
okay. Now you can tell me if the necrotic damage also goes off, just because it's a necrotic site.
Yes, that's cool.
But by bludgeoning damage, by being hit with the scythe.
Roll 2d10.
$15 necrotic damage. And I think I get 3 more bludgeoning damage because I'm a barbarian.
If you're raging, yeah.
And he's the first person I've hit with damage, so you can tell me if the fanatical stuff happens. Great. That's 6 more fiery god damage.
Okay.
Radiant.
Radiant damage. Yeah, always like the necrotic begins to, like, so you hit him in the, like, the freaking, like, shoulder, like your pec shoulder area, and that's where, like, the scythe kind of sticks in him. He's like, oh. And then, like, it begins, like, turning, like, black veins across the necrotic spreads. And then what does the radiant damage look like?
I'm gonna keep going with the fiery wrath of God, just burning him up from
so,
his
like,
corpse.
Like, whatever blood starts to, like, seep out, it just begins to, like, just, like, kind of go into the air. Molecules, shit.
He totally dies, right? 'Cause that was...
Yeah. Where's he at? He's over here.
Can I bite her with my bonus action?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Why not?
What do I add to my 10?
Just strength.
No, probably doesn't hit with a 14.
It does not. Yeah, you go to bite at her, and she doesn't have the scythe to defend. She's just like, kind of like, like just kind of cross blocking.
Like a necklace in my teeth.
Yeah. It's a bone necklace. Ends your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, he's no longer doing the ritual, but we got down to a d6 now, so roll a d6. Ooh. Okay. Tin Man's turn.
And she is grappled.
So he's going to do all his, what do you call attacks, which means he would have advantage with his silver sickles.
Is that what it means? I'm not
Well, keep rolling damage first, don't bitch. Well, it would be a natural 1, but instead it's going to be a 7. Second attack. Alright. Wow, I rolled the exact same thing. Okay.
Use different dice.
And she's just like, kind of like as you're grappling, she's just like moving to the side.
Don't hit me.
I am gonna use different dice. That pissed me off. I'm gonna, you know what? Old Faithful. New Faithful, I guess. That will hit. Yeah.
Finally. He had a hit early on.
Well, he had a lot of big hits early when his guns were working. He had revolvers, but I'm saying because he broke the bad news and the blunderbuss, which both were combined from his pistols, that like his guns are broken for now. That ends his turn. No, he'll do second win. But I've done second win before, so 11. Does that automatically apply? Second win damage. Don't give me damage.
Yeah, it has that for my healing dice too. It has it as an attack with damage.
Yeah. Stupid. Don't be stupid. Alright, so she doesn't have a scythe anymore.
Nope. And she's grappled.
So she's going to first try to break grapple. So we're going to do competing athletics.
Ooh.
You have advantage.
She won't. Because of barbarian or because of...
Raging. 13. Try again with her second attack.
No.
12.
18.
Third attack.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Natural rollies. There we go.
Natural rollies? Not natural rollies. Okay, I'll use my most... Wait, which one is more natural? Bone or wood?
Bone.
Well.
6. All 3 of her turns just trying to break through if she can. Your turn.
Great. Fantastic. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I can't hit her with the maul while grappling her.
There is nothing. I'm gonna say you can, but it would be disadvantage because it's like a two-handed weapon. You know what I mean? Like if it was a one-handed weapon, I wouldn't give you. You would actually have advantage on it. But two-handed weapon is not gonna allow you to do that.
I'm gonna recklessly attack to cancel the disadvantage. And basically hold her hair and smash her with. She's like bent over because she's tall.
Just into the maul head itself.
Into the maul head. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I've got the maul slammed to the ground and I'm just smashing her into it.
Here's your war styles.
That's pretty good. You didn't roll well enough. 24.
Oh, hit.
Yeah, it will. So that's 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
And 13 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, she's looking real rough.
Yeah, she is. And then I don't hit her with a protect.
Do not.
So instead I pull her up to me and recklessly bite at her throat. But not with this dice, I don't.
Alright.
I'm gonna do all my dice.
Top of the round, we're in
But I'm
round.
recklessly biting her
Oh,
throat.
go
It's my
ahead.
bonus
Yeah,
action.
go ahead, do it.
I should heal myself, but that's not reckless enough. 17.
17 just hits.
Okay, what do you want me to do for a bite?
Just strength.
Okay. Okay, for some reason my unarmed strike is 5, but my strength modifier is 4.
Just do the 4.
4 bite damage. Fiery bite damage because my god loves me?
No. Alright, is your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. We're in the 8th round.
Okay.
Nothing new happened as far as the summoning ritual.
Mhm.
So, D6 again. 2.
Yes.
10 minutes turn.
I'm a piranha.
He's going to go to grapple her.
Why?
He's got an idea.
We're gonna both grapple her? In like a weird sexy way?
He's got an idea.
Like a weird bloody sandwich?
Actually, he won't grapple. His idea was that he was going to let you not grapple, and he was going to hold her down when he smash her. But he'll just sickle, go in with the sickles.
Yeah. Oh, the sickles. It's cool, dude. It's cool. I got it. I'm gonna bite her. I'm gonna eat her nose off. That's
And advantage. I'm still gonna roll, but first one's not gonna hit. I'm going old faithful blue azurite, and that's why. That's why right there. Well, let's try to get crit. All right, second one's gonna hit. First one doesn't. Natural 20.
That's right, you beat up that hoe. Wow. I didn't really mean.
Alright. So the first hit he goes to hit her, he goes to swipe at her and she moves and it hits your hammer. And he points both his sickles and puts the first one in her thigh and just kind of hooks her in and pulls her a little closer to you, which kind of pulls you a little closer. And he just goes, die! And slices her across the throat as blood just kind of pours out of her onto the ground. And she's dead.
I cast Word of Radiance on it to burn all the blood.
Make a dex save. What was that?
15?
He's just like breathing over her like slumped over body, and then the blood fizzles away. I want more blood though. More blood. More killing, yes? Are they all dead?
Yeah.
We get paid now.
Yeah. Well,
No pay? We did this for fun?
we could loot the bodies. I don't know. Is the circle still gonna pay us? The circle?
It was fun.
We'll loot the bodies on the way out. Just
Yeah.
to make sure that Patches gets his money.
Do we need to worry about that thing?
Dear God.
I can attack it!
No. Dear God. Please don't let the Draculid raise from the dead. Does he respond?
Well, between you and I, you said your god's not an actual god.
Oh, for sure.
So who?
100%.
Okay. Roll a religion check.
19.
19, you say?
Yeah.
With a 19, the blood
Stop it.
of the dragon
Stop it.
begins to boil,
Stop it.
and the bone
Stop it.
where you saw bits of flesh starting to reanimate on the bone begins to fizzle away.
I thought you were going to attack me again.
And you see, and you're like, huh, that was my god.
For sure.
Do a insight check.
Oh my god, are you going to give me an existential crisis? Natural 20, is that good or bad?
A natural 20. With a natural 20, you see that all of the people you've killed, all their like glowing red blood runes on their body begin to like just dim.
You're telling me Holly Molly notices that maybe it's not her god doing things?
I'm saying that you notice that at least whether it's the dragon itself or it's the runes on their body. Who knows, Kat?
Well, I reckon we should take that head back with us, so let's just like slop off the head and take that fancy scythe back too. Patches will love that. Patches could mount the head over the bar. That'll be a real draw for patrons, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Great.
Alright. What's a good time for us then to...
Just give Holly Molly an existential crisis.
Episode 3 of Hireling Hilarity. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. When did I make this? A couple days ago? When I did this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So this one was an interesting one. How I got to this one, I like to kind of tell you guys where I come with these, is I found a map first that I liked. And then with the map, I went, okay, what kind of creatures do I want to throw? Create a problem around it. And I was telling you, I was kind of going around vampires, but I only had like a couple days to kind of really prep for it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to prep vampires because there's a lot of extra mechanics in them. And the new Monsters Handbook, these were all creatures from that.
Yeah.
So that was a death cultist is what you were fighting there. And then there were cultist fanatics.
Okay.
That was the red robes, the slightly stronger, the whole person, and then cultists were the black robes, had like 12 or 9 hit points, whatever it was, like really small. So that's kind of where they came from. And then your NPCs were also from the book. That was a priest and a druid, just basic stat from NPCs from the book and stuff like that. But yeah, that was my first time I made Tin Man. I got to play as Tin Man. You got to reprise Holly Molly from a long time ago.
You all don't know this, but Holly Molly is a table favorite because she's so ridiculous.
Back from the Void days.
She was almost TPK'd once before.
Before the Void, actually. Oh my gosh.
When she ran away from a dragon and some...
Storm Giant and Gither's Eye.
But they did kill the Storm Giant.
You killed the Storm Giant.
And Holly Molly has a Storm Giant sword.
Yeah.
Along with her very large battle maul.
And then there was a Sapphire Dragon is what it was.
Yeah.
We bought the mini.
We could not kill the dragon.
Yeah.
So instead, me and another buddy of evil persuasion ran away, and it was not a TPK, much to John's sadness.
Yeah.
And then
they showed up later in our.
We brought them back again in the full campaign we were doing to fight in like one-on-one tournament style stuff, and she did really good.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And then she joined our gang.
As a mercenary.
Yeah. So,
yeah, that's cool.
Table favorite, Holly Molly Maybelle.
All right. Well, Kat, do you want to tell us remind us again who the sponsor is?
Oh my god, yeah, our sponsor is Goblin's Notebook, and throughout this whole game, I did not look up the information you need, so you will have to go to our social media on Instagram. I wouldn't recommend Facebook because they've made it very difficult for me to post. So Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky. I want to say we're still on Hive, but they don't let me log in. So it's Blue Sky, Instagram, and Twitter. But anyways, go there, find our bio, hit the thing that says Linktree, and then go and scroll and find the one that says Goblin's Notebook, and it'll tell you the discount code, and then you can get a really cool subscription to a really cool digital notebook. And yeah, then find us on Patreon, because that's fun. And you can find out what people think about femininity and nerddom in our Pink Dice blog. You can find homebrew adventures and items unrelated to John's special world of Dressinger in the lower tier, and in the upper tier you get early access to Dressinger as we work on it. All works in progress, so they will get text and then slowly develop art and maps and everything on top of that. And then you should totally check out our ad partner for this week, which I shortened, so now I have to remember what that means. Big Campaign Podcast, because they're really awesome folks, and they have a really awesome podcast. It's a big podcast. That doesn't make sense. It's really cool. Check it out. Go listen, because they're awesome.
Yeah, one of the coolest things about this is just how friendly this DTRPG space is and supportive of each other and stuff. Yeah. So please, whenever you get a chance, go check these people out.
Best way to support people? Follow them on all the social medias and wherever you listen to podcasts.
Absolutely. If you watch it on video, subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe to them on YouTube if they're on that. Like wherever they are, just subscribe. It makes their day. It really does. Regarding the Patreon thing that you mentioned, we would love for you guys to try out some of those things like that. So if you ever I think the Primordial Warden's out there right now, which is the Ranger subclass for Dressinger. Mm-hmm. So if you try it out and be like, hey, I like this, I don't like, give us your feedback too. We'd love to hear it, because it's like you said, it's a work in progress. It's one of those things that I've been working on for a minute.
Yeah.
But with art coming along, but also balancing needs to happen sometimes. Sometimes oh, you know what, that's a little too strong, or that's not strong enough, right? So let us know.
We love it when you tell us that we did a good job, but also we kind of enjoy it when you don't. Nagging's fun. That's weird.
Yeah, good for you.
I'm weird on the internet. That's my whole thing.
All right, well that's it from Lizards and Locations Hireling Hilarity. Check us out, and can we roll yet?
Hey you! Do you want to step into mayhem, chaos, and experience the dystopian future of corporate oligarchs? and the schmucks trying to survive it. While riding around a futuristic technopunk city, come join us over at Big Campaign Pod, where we'll keep a bacon pie and ultra-processed Soylent Burger warm for you. Our homebrew world of fast cars, eldritch abominations, and privatized gang activity has been running for 20 years thanks to all the knuckleheads we have. If you want to help us build this world and keep this story going, join us on our Discord or check out our website, bigcampaign.com, where you can listen to us or on any place you find your podcasts. Thanks. All right. Bye.